Accountability. Yeah, that's right. Accountability partners can help you stay productive as a writer. There are benefits of having someone to keep you and you to keep them on track. Share your goals and celebrate your successes. Now, if you've ever struggled, okay, if you've ever struggled with staying motivated or overcoming a procrastination, having an accountability partner could be the key to keeping you on course and making writing a more rewarding experience. So today, why every writer needs an accountability partner for success. But Thomas, what are the benefits of an accountability partner? I'll tell you. Staying productive as a writer can sometimes be a massive challenge. It's very easy to get caught up in procrastination, doubt, or feeling overwhelmed by the writing process. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? I think I'll just do the dishes. Maybe I'll sweep, I'll throw out the garbage. Because those little things can be done, taken care of. The idea of sitting down and writing can be overwhelming. However, which creates the procrastination, right? Or uh, um, productive procrastination, where you're doing little things, whatever. But one effective way to break through these barriers, my voice. One effective way to break through these barriers and maintain productivity is by having an accountability partner. Now, an accountability partner is someone who helps keep you on track, encourages you to meet your goals, and shares in your successes and challenges. The thing about having an accountability partner will undoubtedly provide structure and motivation that might be hard to generate on your own. Now, knowing that someone else is aware of your goals can help create a sense of responsibility and urgency. Very important, urgency. It's not just about letting yourself down anymore. You have someone else rooting for you, and that sense of external support can make a big difference in staying committed. This kind of partnership helps you transform writing from a solitary activity into something more collaborative, giving you someone to share the highs and lows with. More importantly, hey, here's my chapter. Let me have your chapter. Let's do a little read up. All right. The good news is the fresh perspective. An accountability partner also offers you a fresh perspective. If you're struggling, okay, if you're struggling with a particular part of your work or feel stuck, they can help brainstorm solutions or give you honest feedback. Even just discussing your progress, your setbacks, or your goals can help you break out of a rut and keep the momentum going. Often, talking about what you're working on brings clarity and new ideas that you may not have realized on your own. More importantly, you can discuss those ideas and say, hey, listen, I'm stuck with this, this, and this. And they might say, well, what if this, this, and this? And you could help each other with cause and effect. Regular check ins. Regular check ins. A key aspect of this partnership is setting regular check ins. These can be weekly or bi weekly, depending on your schedule, where you update each other on your progress. The purpose isn't to put pressure on you, but rather to provide gentle nudging, consistent motivation, and a friendly, you got this. I would like to also say these check ins can help break larger goals into manageable steps, making the writing process feel less overwhelming and more achievable. For example, you could each say to one another, hey, let's try to hit 3,000 words by the end of the week. All right. And if you think about it, you're like, Tom, that's a lot. That's a lot of words. But if you divide it by, say, 7 days, that's only 428 words a day. If that's too much for you, you can say 2,000 words, and that's divided by 7 days. And now you're looking at 285. Okay. A page is about 350, right? Well, anyway. All right, let's do it. Remember, it's not just about you. Ultimately, accountability partners help bring consistency to your writing practice, but by working together, you create a mutual support system where both of you benefit from the structure, all right, from the encouragement and by motivating one another. Now, this comes from not having to face the journey alone. Whether you find another writer, a friend, or someone with similar creative goals, having someone in your corner can help you stay productive and continue moving forward, even on tough days. I did this with a workout partner. Wake me up, basically. I was like, look, I can't get up, but if you come over and you're like, let's go, I'll get up. I'll get up. All right, here's three things to get the most out of the partnership. You both should set clear goals. Make sure both of you are and your accountability partners have specific, measurable goals, right? A SMART goal is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So, whether it's writing a certain number of words per week or completing a draft by a specific date, having clear goals helps create focus and gives you both something concrete to work towards. Hey, listen, whether your goals are clear, it's easier for your partner to understand how best to support you and hold you accountable. Right? I think you should also establish regular check-ins. Consistency. Consistency only happens when you make it consistent. Um, So set up regular check-ins. Like say to yourself, all right, we're going to meet on these days. So you have these scheduled dates, right? So whether they are weekly, bi-weekly, or whatever, you could even do daily. Yeah, at the end of the day, did you write today? Or every 2 days, whatever the case, whatever you feel comfortable with. You don't feel like the checking in becomes a task or something that feels like, ugh, I don't even want to do this. I would recommend that these check-ins can be done through phone or video, but however, a text message here and there is great too. Why a phone or a video? Well, if it's a video, you get to see each other. You could even do screenshots. You could talk about your stuff. You could be really, maybe Mondays you get to show your chapter and like talk about it. On Wednesdays, you get to show their chapter and talk about it, etc. Phone calls are good too because you want to hear someone's voice. You want to hear their excitement or whatever. All right. Number three, be honest and supportive. Nothing's more doubtful than this is good. All right, but why is it good? Because I like it. All right, but why do you like it? Because it's good. But why is it good? Because I like it. Accountability works best when both partners are honest about their progress and struggles. Be open about where you're succeeding and where you're facing challenges. Let me repeat that. I'm having lung issues today. That's why I'm yawning too. I'm out of breath. Accountability works best when both partners are honest about their progress and struggles. Be open about where you're succeeding and where you're facing challenges. Honesty fosters trust, and supportive partners can help one another navigate obstacles more effectively through the truth. Remember, the goal isn't to criticize each other, but to encourage growth and keep each other motivated even when things get tough. Because ultimately, it's not, this is terrible. You suck. You're a horrible writer. I don't know why I'm wasting my time helping you. That's not what it's saying. Being honest is pointing out the areas where it's like, there's a lot of stuff happening, but nothing is really happening. And the reason that is because even though this is a really great opening passage, it's mostly description or exposition. I think a good strong fix would just be incorporating a POV of a character or their emotional experience of things. Why are you describing this particular thing? Because the character should be noticing it, right? Because remember, a narrative is made up of plot and story. Plot is what needs to happen no matter what, and story is how it unfolds through the emotional experiences and choices of your characters. This also includes what is being described. How it's being described is what the character is going through, and it's what they are noticing. So when you describe something and it doesn't have the POV of a character in it, even if it's third, second, or first, you still have to establish that POV. So then the description becomes purposeful, and it's not description for description's sake, or it's not exposition for exposition's sake. All right. Now, three ways you could reward one another, okay, is celebrating milestones, okay? When either of you basically hit a big milestone, Could be a completed draft, it could be meeting a word count, whatever. Hey, I finished a chapter, right? This could be as simple as treating each other to coffee, having a virtual celebration call, or sending a small gift. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but I can't afford that. That's fine. Hey, let's get together and do a video call and celebrate the win and be excited for each other and start talking about what are the next goals and how did we accomplish these goals, right? Celebrating milestones helps acknowledge progress, but it also makes the process more enjoyable. Give personalized rewards. Okay. Consider creating personalized rewards that align with each other's interests. Or I should say, if your accountability partner loves books, gift them a new novel they've been wanting to read. If they enjoy a certain type of snack, send it their way as a treat. Personalized rewards show that you care about their progress and that you're paying attention to what motivates them. Now, if you're like, well, I have a tight budget, I don't even have a budget. I can't afford to do any of these things. Remember, you could always keep them in mind when something comes up. You say, hey, I found this thing online, and you send them a link to it. This meme made me think of you, whatever. A gift doesn't have to be purchased. It could be shared. All right. It's a shared experience. Okay. A reward is a shared experience. This is my favorite. Offer some time. Look, sometimes the best reward is a break. If one of you has been especially productive or has reached a significant goal, reward each other by giving permission to take a day off. Right? You say, hey, let's go do something. Let's go to the movies. Let's go to the bookstore and just look at books. It's all about like, hey, how do we supply the demand of success? Final thoughts, really quick. Accountability partners are all about creativity, support, and growth. You should be trying to think outside the box when it comes to setting your goals, celebrating those milestones, or finding new ways to stay motivated. Remember, the writing process takes time, and every step forward is progress, even if it feels like small steps, because 365 days of stepping is 365 days further. Most importantly, have fun. Right? Writing is a creative endeavor, and having an accountability partner can make it an enjoyable experience rather than a stressful one because you have someone to talk with. It's not a lonely journey. We think it is sometimes because it's like we're writing our own book where you're in a little room typing. But in reality, it's a team game. Embrace the journey, adapt when needed, and celebrate the fact that you're writing and creating something uniquely yours. That's the beauty of it. And remember, it's all fake. So, the stress of like, is this good or not? Everything needs work. You're just, get that first draft out, work on the second, clean up the third, get some reader feedback, make some edits, hire your line editors, etc., etc. Next video in this series, staying productive. How to set realistic writing goals and achieve them. So what are realistic writing goals and etc., etc.? We're going to go over that. Question. Do you currently have an accountability partner? How has working with them really impacted your writing progress and motivations? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out. And with that, you got to keep developing the right mindset. I'll see you next time. Bye.